Have you ever been in a room full of people, felt your heart beating a little faster, had something genuinely smart to say, and then just stayed quiet? You rehearsed the sentence in your head, you even imagined how it would sound, but when the moment comes, your voice doesn't. And later, on your way home, suddenly you become the most articulate person on the planet. So what happened back there? Most people assume it's just shyness, or lack of confidence, or maybe you don't know enough. But here's the psychological twist. In many cases, the silence isn't about having nothing to say, it's about your brain trying to protect you. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine your brain as an overprotective security guard. Its job is simple: keep you safe. And thousands of years ago, safe meant staying accepted by the tribe. If you said something foolish and got rejected, that wasn't just embarrassing, that was dangerous. So your brain evolved to treat social risk almost like physical risk. Modern neuroscience backs this up. Brain imaging studies show that social rejection activates similar neural pathways as physical pain. Your brain literally processes "they might judge me" in a way that overlaps with "this hurts." So when you're in a group and considering speaking up, your amygdala, the threat detector, lights up. It whispers, "Careful, what if they laugh? What if you sound stupid? What if you're wrong?" And in that moment, your prefrontal cortex, the rational, articulate part, goes slightly offline, not completely, just enough. Enough for your mind to go blank, enough for your mouth to stay closed. It's not that you're incapable, it's that your brain prioritized safety over expression. Think about how this plays out in everyday life. In meetings, you might have an idea but wait for someone else to say something similar first. In class, you know the answer but hope the teacher doesn't call on you. In social settings, you want to join the conversation but feel like you're watching it from behind glass. And here's where it gets interesting. Often, the quietest people in the room are not the least thoughtful. They're the most hyper-aware. They're scanning reactions, measuring tone, predicting outcomes. Your silence might actually be a sign of a very active mind. Psychologists call part of this evaluation apprehension, the fear of being judged while performing. It's the same reason public speaking ranks so high on fear lists. When attention turns towards you, your brain interprets it as exposure. Spotlight equals vulnerability. But there's another layer: identity. If you've labeled yourself as the quiet one, your brain starts reinforcing that script. Every time you stay silent, it quietly says, "See, that's who we are." And identities are sticky. We act in ways that confirm them, even if they limit us. So the real question isn't, "Why can't I speak?" It's, "What is my brain trying to protect me from?" And here's the empowering part. Protection is not weakness, it's care. Your nervous system is trying to keep you socially safe. That means you're wired for connection. You value belonging. You care about how you're perceived. Those are deeply human traits. The shift happens when you gently retrain the guard. Instead of asking, "What if I sound stupid?" try asking, "What if someone needed to hear this?" Instead of waiting for perfect wording, allow imperfect sentences. Your brain learns through exposure. Each time you speak and survive, which you almost always do, you update the threat level. The alarm quiets, the blank moments shrink, and slowly something changes. You realize the crowd was never a courtroom, it was just a room. If this resonates with you, I want you to reflect on one moment this week where you held back, not to criticize yourself, just to notice. Awareness is powerful. Drop a comment about a time you surprised yourself by speaking up, or a moment you wish you had. These small stories matter, because maybe you were never bad at speaking. Maybe you were just really good at protecting yourself. And now, you're learning when it's safe to let your voice be heard.